Now to finish our run method, let's start with the ob start function, which is output buffering, one of the output buffering functions. If you want to learn a little bit more about output buffering, please go to php.net, type in ob or output buffering inside of the search field, and you can find the entire specification for this section. Now, basically, what we're going to be using output buffering for is to process pages, files with any kind of dynamic functions, PHP functions, dynamic content, and output them as a normal string onto the page. So after our ob start, we're going to require once file, which we will be calling depending on the parameters sent through the URL. And then once we got this file, all the functions are executed within this file. And let's ob get flush to return the value generated by the code as a normal string. Now, require once will be going to our pages folder, which is pages. Actually, we don't even have to use pages because obviously this pages folder is already on our include path, as you may remember. And let's include our first file, which will be index.php. And now inside of the pages folder, let's create a new file called index.php. And the first thing we're going to do is opening the PHP tag, closing the PHP tag, and in between these two tags, require once, semicolon after that, and we will require our underscore header.php. As you see, I'm not putting any other path from here, even though this file is inside of pages. Normally would have to go up one level, which will be .. but we don't need this because obviously this pages folder is already on the include path. Now let's copy the entire thing, 2 new lines, and let's rename header to footer. Now if we save this file, go to our browser, refresh the page, hey, there we go, it's our template. So these files from the template folder are included now on our index.php page, which is inside of the pages folder. That's all fine, we've got our first page loaded. But the only problem is whatever we're gonna do on this page, we're only going to be loading this specific page from within the pages. Obviously, this is not the way we want things to be happening here. So in the next video, we're going to start creating our next class, which will be URL, to deal with all queries referring which are associated with our URL.